I came to Ladakh for the first time from Mysore a decade ago at this very monastery, and my understanding of Venerable Kachen Lobzang zotpa grew from that of a former abbot of Tashilumpo Monastery in Balikuppe and a memorial stupa on the steps of Thikse to this great master whose life has touched many. I heard about him through anecdotes from his accomplished students, Venerable Thikse Rinpoche, Khensur Kachen Lobzang Satenla, my dear friend Venerable Kelkhang Rinpoche, young monks of Tashilumpo studying Pramanavartika or Semanamdral for their Jayangunchu winter debates, the senior nuns of Karsha Chukchikjal Nunnery, and the villagers of Changlung Nupra, where he once sat in many a retreat. All these stories became a testimony to the great altruistic spirit and power of interdependence and the grace of wisdom acting in invisible and tangible manner. Today, as we gather in reverence and celebration and mark the publication of the complete works of Venerable Kachen Lobzang zotpa or his Sumbum, one of the greatest scholar monks to emerge from Ladakh in 20th century, it is a moment of both gratitude and remembrance, and we are especially blessed that this publication was inaugurated by none other than the great 14th Dalai Lama. Kachen Lobzang zotpa was born in Sharnos village of Leh district in the year 1932 and was ordained at the age of 11 by the 25th Thikse Rinpoche. Even in his youth, he displayed exceptional clarity and discipline, and by the age of 16, he journeyed to the Tashilumpo Monastery in Shigatse region of Tibet, one of the great centers of Buddhist learning, to pursue his higher studies. At Tashilumpo, he resided in Stakmo Kamsen, where most Ladakhi monks lived, and studied under the famed Kachen Lobzang Guru. He mastered the 5 traditional Gelug subjects of Vinaya, logic and epistemology, Madhyamika, Abhidharma, and Pragyaparamita, and was considered one of the brightest Ladakhi minds of his generation. In Tibet, he also received teaching from the great masters such as the second Papankar Rinpoche and Kirti Rinpoche. And he acquired deep knowledge not only in philosophy, but also in medicine, tantra, astrology, history, art, and sculpture making. His recognition among the 20 greatest scholars of Tashilumpo of that era by none other than the 10th Panchen Lama Lobsang Choki Gasen is a testament to his brilliance. The communist Chinese occupation of Tibet in 1959 forced the return of Kachen Lobzang zotpa to Ladakh, but this marked the beginning of a wonderful new chapter of service and scholarship. At Thikse Monastery, he became the principal teacher or tutor of Thikse Gamtul Rinpoche, who would later become the abbot of Thikse Monastery. His teaching shaped the monastic leadership of the region for generations. In 1969, he was appointed the General Secretary of LBA of the Ladakh Buddhist Association, where he travelled widely across Ladakh giving teachings in Nubra, Chantang, Zanskar region and more. His eloquence in seminars, vast scholarship, his clarity in public speeches made him a bridge between tradition and the modern world. Among his most compassionate acts was the support for the revival of female monasticism in Ladakh. In Karsha Zanskar region, he gave refuge ordination and initiated nuns into the Vajrayogini empowerment and supported the building of a gathering hall and earned community recognition for nuns. This laid the foundation of what would go on to become the Chukchikjal Nunnery. Holiness the great 14th Dalai Lama, he went on to teach at Sera, Drepung, Gaden and Tashilumpo monasteries in exile in Karnataka and was honored with the title of Kempo, acknowledging his scholastic and spiritual leadership. Kachen Lobzang zotpa was a prolific author and historian. His collected works encompass histories of Ladakhi Buddhism, biographies of great masters and translators, philosophical commentaries, cultural and spiritual expositions. In 1981, he was awarded the Sahitya Academy Award by the Jammu and Kashmir Academy of Culture and Language. He passed away on June 11, 1995, and a stupa was erected in his memory at Thikse Monastery. In the year 2000, his reincarnation was recognized in Nubra, ensuring the continuity of spiritual legacy. As we honor this extraordinary legacy, it is vital to encourage pilgrimage-based scholarship, cross-cultural engagement, and rigorous discipleship in the spirit of Kachen zotpa's own life. His journey from Ladakh to Tibet and back again across India exemplifies the transformative power of learning across geographies and traditions. In this regard, I humbly propose an establishment of a Lobzang zotpa scholarship to support emerging scholars in the fields of Ladakhi culture, Buddhist philosophy, and Indo-Tibetan Himalayan cultural exchange. Let this scholarship become a living tribute to his vision and a way to remember his lasting impact on this region. May his wisdom continue to illuminate this land and benefit one and all. And I dedicate the merit of the sharing for the long life and good health of His Holiness the Dalai Lama and Thiksay Rinpoche. Tashidale Tujeche.
Tenan ang Zosla, Jingsik Tamba, Kachen Lobzang Zopatni, Literary Scholastic. Tenan ang Zosla, Dadul Lotus. Tenan ang Zosla, Jingsik Tardo, Tukjeche